guys! So today I'm going to share with you some of my very awkward, weird moments that happened to me in life that, just have been very significant. These have always been one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube just because people are just telling their stories. The way people explain things, everyone has their own way of telling a story, and it's just it's entertaining, man. Alright, so my first story is, I was it was 5th grade, so summer of 5th grade before middle school. So I was in this summer school for learning. It was a prepping math thing. I had to do it, my mom forced me. Thanks, Mom. Anyways, so I was in the class and I'm how old are you in 5th grade? I'm 11. I'm 11. And everyone is just it's before class started and we're all just telling stories, and we would really get off track in that class. We were all just telling stories, and we got on the topic of dogs. Everyone was talking about how they saw this new movie. It was Marley and Me. I don't even remember. It was some sad dog movie that where a dog died and everyone cries because you care more about the dog that died than the human that died, because dogs are better than humans. I'm such a terrible person. Anyways, so we were all telling stories and everyone was telling these sad dog stories, and that day I was tired. So here I am yawning like crazy as everyone's telling these sad dog stories. I've been yawning. I've been tired. It's school in summer. Why would you be awake for that, When I yawn, personally, my eyes water like waterfall, man. My eyes just pour out all the juices. Someone was talking about their dog that died or something, and as they were telling it, I was yawning like crazy. Tears were rolling down my eyes, and my teacher goes to me, and she sees that my eyes are just watery and it looks like I'm crying, and she says to the class, "I think Brooke is having a hard time listening to these stories. Let's move on and start with math." People thought I was crying, man. I wasn't crying. I was yawning. Thank you very much. I was yawning. And everyone thought I was bawling my eyes out, when really I was not. And it was really embarrassing. Oh my god. I had no time, by the way, to just address that I wasn't crying, because right away she was just teaching things and I can be oh, because sometimes teachers they don't see that your hand is up. They're just in their own world of teaching. They're in teacher mode. Alright, for my second story, I am weird. We all know that. Why am I addressing this? Under pressure, my brain is gone. I don't have a brain anymore. My brain has disappeared. People are looking at me. There's so many people. Oh my god, under pressure, Brooke Krieger has to do something in front of all these people. I don't have a brain. I don't have a brain. No matter what the topic is, I won't know it. It was in math. As usual, I'm daydreaming because I usually daydream in school. It's not good. I do it all the time. I know it's bad, but I daydream in school, in class, all the time. And so my teacher was doing some problem stuff. He always calls on people, which, oh my god, don't ever call on me if you're a teacher. I can't be called on because I won't know. I will not know. No matter if it's even something I do know, I won't know because everyone's looking at me. So anyways, I am just sitting in class and, daydreaming, being Brooke Krieger, not listening, not paying attention. I mean, you can't sit there for 45 minutes and expect us to pay attention the whole time to your little lectures, man. I can't do that. I can't deal with that pressure. I was daydreaming and my teacher was calling on some people. So I was kind of paying attention, but not, you know what I mean? You kind of pay attention, it's just so you can hear the bell when the bell rings. You're paying attention, but you're not. And my teacher happened to call on me. I'm sitting there and I'm obviously can't answer what he just asked because I wasn't listening, so he repeats it again multiple times and tells me to do a problem, which, oh my god, I can't do that kind of stuff. I can't do that kind of stuff. So I'm really awkward. Everyone can tell that I was just out of it and not listening, and it was just weird moments, and it was just weird. And it was a very simple task that I had to do, and I couldn't hear him. I didn't even know what he was saying. I was just oh, it was so bad. It was a graph. Maybe I'll put a picture of a graph with a triangle, and we had to find the height and the angle or something. So we did count boxes and stuff. And he wanted me to count some boxes. I couldn't hear him. I couldn't understand him. And so the whole time I'm just like confused and like it's kind of like a weird moment. Everyone's just like looking at the stupid kid in the corner, which was me. I'm the stupid kid. So he told me, come closer and you'll be able to see the boxes more, because he thought I couldn't see because I was acting like an idiot. Because most kids can count. Most kids can count in 8th grade, but I couldn't count. He told me to stand up and come closer to the board so I could see the little boxes. I just stood up, like squinted my eyes and like was I still didn't know what he was asking. It was just like an awkward moment. Some kids were like saying like, why is she still standing there? I was just stupid. So then I realized what was going on. Like, whoa, holy crap, it's school, bro. You know, like what's going on? It's school. So then I decide, okay, I need to walk up and pretend like I can't see, because even though I could see, but I wasn't paying attention. I go up there and I squint my eyes and count the boxes and say the right answer, which I could have done 10 minutes ago. Alright, the fourth story is a story that's everyone goes through this. This isn't just me, this is everybody. Everyone has this happen. It was English, and we had like a really long English. It was like 2 hours. We had like a little break in the middle to just cut it up so we're not just like exhausted. This was 8th grade again. 8th grade was a great year. I actually loved 8th grade, but I just had so many awkward moments then. Anyways, so I had a major crush on this kid in that class, and every time there would be like a little break time, we'd always mess around, you know, just do whatever. And he asked me a question, and I'm sitting there like stupid me again, not listening, not hearing what they're saying. He's just like staring into my eyes. I'm like, oh my god, we're like really close. We're like, you know, your 8th grade brain is just like, holy crap, there's a dude, and he's talking to me. So here I am with this kid, and he's telling me something, and I had to ask him 3 times what he just said. And so he repeated it again, and then by then I couldn't ask him again what he said because my little 8th grade brain was looking at his little 8th grade eyes. So I was pretty out of it. And there was like this really awkward pause. We were just staring at each other. He looked so confused. He was like, yes? So he just told me a story, and I had to like admit to him like I wasn't listening, I couldn't hear, like sometimes that happens to me, you know, it always happens to me. So basically, I said yes to a story. Someone told me a story and I'm just like, yes. You know, it's really awkward. Really awkward. Alright, so that is the end of this video, and if you liked me just telling stories, give it a thumbs up because I have a lot of stories and things I want to tell. And if you enjoyed my weirdness, you can subscribe because you'll see more of this weird chick. You know, this chick right here that's just really strange. And by the way, I'm currently on the hunt for good questions, so if you guys have any like questions or you want to know something about me or just like anything, ask anything, I will probably use your question in a video. And I'm gonna go because I can't talk and I'm really hungry, so I will see you guys soon.